What's going on YouTube? You're watching Fixed by Shaq, and in today's quick video I'm gonna show you how to factory reset your iPhone even if you forgot your password and you don't have access to your phone. For example, you're trying to access your phone, you forgot your password, you're unable to access your phone, but you still want to factory reset and wipe out all data that you've got on your phone in here. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can actually go through this. Of course, it's not my case in here. In my case, I know my password, but I'm going to show you how to actually bypass this issue and solve the issue. But please note that you need to be the owner here of the iPhone device. Hey, my name is Shaq, and in this channel I help with fixing tech related issues, but I also share cool tech hacks and tutorials. So if you're into tech content, consider subscribing here to the YouTube channel, especially if you are a fan of Apple devices in here, as I do share a lot of tutorials and guides related to Apple devices as well. So jumping straight into today's video, in my case I've gotten here an iPhone 16 Pro, and I'm gonna show you how to reset it or wipe it out without the need of having your password, or even if you don't remember your password, this will actually erase your password and remove your password from your iPhone device. And at the end of the video, you'll be able to regain access to your iPhone device regardless of your iPhone model. Even if it's different than mine, no worries at all, the process is exactly the same. Now, first of all, we do have the normal process in here, which is the one commonly known, which is by basically hopping into settings real quick, scrolling down in here, tapping on general, and then scrolling down all the way to transfer or reset iPhone, and then tapping on erase all content and settings. This is the normal procedure that we all know, where we need to know the password to unlock the phone. But in case you forgot your password, you do not have a way of accessing the settings, you may follow this step that I'm going to show you right now. Now, in order for this to happen, you need to actually have a laptop. That can be a Windows PC, or it can be a MacBook device. Much better if it's a MacBook for convenience reasons, but if it's a Windows PC, no worries at all. Now, you're gonna need a USB cable, okay, or at least something to connect here into your iPhone device all the way to your computer. Now, in my case, I've got an iPhone here that supports the Type-C entrance, so I'm gonna use a Type-C to Type-C cable to connect into my iPhone, and then the other end will connect into my laptop device, which will be my MacBook device. Now, if you do have an iPhone that supports the Lightning cable in here, just get your normal USB-A cable or something like that, connect the lightning end into your iPhone device, connect the other end into your computer as well, and then let's continue following the process. Now, I would recommend you guys, before doing this, in charging your phone, so you want to make sure you do have at least 40% of battery left on your iPhone device so it doesn't turn off throughout the process, as this is a lengthy process. Now, here we go. I've got my MacBook in here. Okay, I'm gonna connect, as I've said in here, my device into my MacBook device. Here we go, it's already connected, and now we're going to move into my MacBook in there so I can show you what you need to do in your MacBook in order to download the operating system and then install it by resetting or restoring your iPhone in order to transfer the new operating system and turn your iPhone into a brand new iPhone with all data removed, wiped, and reset from your iPhone device. Let's jump straight into my MacBook right now. On our MacBook device or in our computer real quick, and the very first thing in here you need to do is you need to make sure, if you do have a MacBook device, you do not need to download anything. You do not need to download iTunes or anything. All you need to do is simply make sure that you do have in here your iPhone connected and that it actually is connected into your device, into your MacBook device. Now, if you do have, for example, a Windows computer, you need to download iTunes real quick, and you can download it from Google. You can simply search for iTunes by typing in here iTunes download, okay, and then you'll be able to find it here on Apple's official website. So all you need to do is simply tap on get iTunes for Windows real quick, and you'll be able to download it and install it into your Windows device real quick in here. And then you just need to open up your iTunes, and then it's gonna show you that you do actually have a device connected, and then you'll be able to tap in that device, and then we'll continue here from this tutorial right now. Now, in my case, for example, I do not have a Windows PC. I'm just going to open my Finder here at the inferior left corner. So all you need to do is open up Finder, and as soon as you open up Finder, you'll be able to see here on your left iPhone, which is the device that you've connected into your specific MacBook. So simply tap once on iPhone, and you'll be able to see in here all the details and information related to your iPhone device. We've got in here an iPhone 16 Pro with 128 gigabytes of storage, 41% of charge, and all the information that we do have in here. Now, if you are a Windows user, once you open up iTunes, you'll be able to select your iPhone device and it's going to recognize in here real quick. Now, once we're here, we're going to minimize the iTunes or Finder in case you are here running a MacBook like I do, and then we'll hop straight into this website in here, which is ipsw.me. Okay, let me just close this ad. The website is ipsw.me. If you do have any doubt, do not worry, I've left the link to this website down in the description box below. So all you need to do is simply hop into this website real quick from your internet browser. It can be a Google Chrome, Safari, or anything like that. And then you want to make sure you select your device that you've got. We're talking about an iPhone. Tap on iPhone and then simply select the iPhone model that you've got. In my case, for example, here, I'm going to select an iPhone 16 Pro because I do have an iPhone 16 Pro. And next up in here, we're going to select the latest operating system or software that has been launched to my iPhone device. In my case, it's this one right here, which has been launched on 29 September 2025. So you want to make sure you download the most recent version in here, which is usually at the top always. Tap once on it, and then it's going to ask you whether you want to download in here. Tap once, and then the download will start immediately in just a few seconds. Here we go, my download has started, and as you can see in here, do have here the download in progress, and it's asking me for 5 minutes to complete this download. All we need to do now is just sit back, relax, and wait until the download gets completed. There we go, 3 seconds remaining for the download to complete, and boom, here we go. The download is now complete, 100% downloaded, and now we're moving into the Finder. Okay, we'll go back into Finder real quick. In your case, for example, if you are on a Windows computer, open up iTunes real quick. Now, over here, what we're gonna do in here is the following. We need to tap on Restore iPhone, but before tapping on Restore iPhone, we need to press and hold the Option key if you are on a MacBook device. This key is located on the left side of your keyboard. Let me just quickly bring up the on-screen keyboard just to help you locating properly. Okay, since I'm running a screen share video in here, as you can see, we do have an Option key in here, which is located right side to side to the Command key down here. So you want to press and hold this, and then while holding this key, you want to tap here on Restore iPhone, and next up it should ask you to select that specific downloaded file, which is the software that we've downloaded from the IPSW website. We do have a problem in here. It says Find My iPhone must be turned off before iPhone can be restored. No problem at all. Simply take your phone, hop all the way to settings, and turn off Find My iPhone before restoring your iPhone. Let's quickly do this. Since I'm screen sharing my device in here, I'm gonna simply open up my iPhone 16 Pro in here by screen mirroring my iPhone here to my laptop device. So here I am. I'm gonna tap on settings real quick. This is my phone, literally my phone right now. I'm just remote accessing my phone in here because it's connected through USB. Next up, I'm gonna tap here on iCloud real quick, and then I'm gonna tap on Find My iPhone, and then I just need to tap on Find My iPhone and turn this off. Oops, it's not allowing me to turn it off. Why isn't it allowing me to turn it off? Because I do have stolen device protection turned on. This is optional. In my case, I do have it. So in case you have this grayed out, simply go back once again, and then go back one more time, scroll down all the way to privacy and security, and then scroll down all the way to stolen device protection. Tap once on it, and you want to make sure you deactivate this feature in here. Next up, it's going to ask me for my Face ID in order to continue. Let me quickly position my face. Tap on OK. Here we go. I've successfully deactivated the stolen device protection. Let me go back once again, all the way back to iCloud here, and then I'm gonna tap here on Find My, and now it's gonna allow me to turn on Find My iPhone. Let me tap once in here, boom, here we go. It's asking for my Apple ID password to deactivate Find My iPhone. Here we go, I've already typed in my password. Next up, I'm gonna tap on Turn Off to actually turn off Find My iPhone here on my iPhone device. Here we go, it's turning on Find My iPhone, boom, iPhone now doesn't have Find My iPhone anymore. Let me go back into settings real quick, and now let's try restoring our iPhone. But before that, let me quickly just close the screen mirroring in here that I had connected into my iPhone device. Now, bringing back the keyboard viewer, as I've said, if you have a MacBook, simply press on Option here, press and hold it, and then tap on Restore, and then release the Option key from your keyboard. Here we go. we now have the option to find and select the file that we've downloaded. So for example, if it's in desktop, hop into desktop. If it's in documents, hop into documents. In my case, it's in downloads because I've just recently downloaded it, and this is the file in here. All you need to do now is simply select this file and then tap on open, and the restoration process and reset will start immediately installing this operating system that we've downloaded it into our iPhone device. Now let me quickly cancel it as I'm not going to reset it right now. This is just for information purposes, but in case you are on a Windows device, before tapping on restore, instead of pressing and holding here on option, you want to press and hold the shift key on the left side of your keyboard and then tap on restore, and this will actually bring that specific window for you to locate the downloaded file. Now you can also simply restore by simply tapping here directly and then downloading it all the way from the internet, but I don't recommend you, because if you do have an internet cut through the process or your internet stops working, this will corrupt the software update or the resetting process. So what I recommend you to do is to fully download the operating system separately and then load it here manually by pressing and holding option on MacBooks or pressing and holding shift on Windows devices. Now once you're done installing, this will take around 10 to 15 minutes. Your iPhone will reboot real quick and you'll be brought here to the hello screen. Heading back here into our iPhone device, for example, once the installation process has been complete, you'll be brought here to this screen which says hello in here real quick. All you need to do is simply slide it to the right and start setting up in here by following the quick start setup that we've got in here. Next up, it's going to ask you for your region where you are located, and then it's going to ask you whether you want to restore some information that you've previously backed up or not, whether you do have a backup or not. Otherwise, you can tap on don't transfer apps and data if you wish to actually set up as a brand new iPhone. Next up, it's going to ask you for your Apple ID. All you need to do is simply log it into your Apple ID and you'll be good to go in here with the new Apple ID already set up in here into your iPhone device. This is how easy you can actually wipe and reset to factory settings your iPhone device without the need of the password which was previously set into your iPhone. Thank you so much for watching it till the end of the video, and if you do have any question, let me know in the comment section down below and I'll make sure I get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching Fixed by Shaq, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.